kind of start us off. Your thoughts on camp, how it's going, and big smile on your face right now. So, and
I
your idea
think
about the season. So,
I think camp went really well for us. Offense, we're definitely like more mature on that side of the ball. So defenses give us like a lot of looks and stuff like that. We already used to it. We've seen all the looks that we could possibly see. So I'm very excited for this season.
all right, we'll get to some questions now, Johnny. We'll start with Damian Sordelet from the Lynchburg News in advance.
Okay.
Hey, Johnny, Coach Curtis was on yesterday and was talking about how the coaches, I believe it was either yesterday or the day before when they were talking with the team, discussed how, honestly, the talent on this team is better, even with the returners and new guys, but the margin of improvement is so much smaller because every game you make to get better, it takes so much more to get there. And have you guys really bought into that, knowing there's a lot of expectations on you guys this year to repeat what you did last year?
Yeah, I think everybody stepped up to the plate and realized that even though we had a great season last season, that we still had to step up because teams have watched us for a season now. It was kind of a surprise to them last season when we came out and played the way we played, but now we have a year under our belt, and they're gonna like have different strategies and stuff like that for our offense and also for our defense. So everybody like ready, just stepped up and they ready.
Next, we'll go to Luke Randall from the Liberty Champion.
Hey, Johnny. So this being your sixth season in college football, obviously the redshirt season, what's it been like to be able to come back and really be a leader on this team?
It's definitely been like I would say like a special experience, especially because I've been around like a lot of these guys for the last 3 or 4 years and stuff like that. So we have like a very close. I have like a very close bond with everybody on the team. So it's just an amazing feeling.
Jamie.
Hey, Johnny, when we spoke in the spring, you talked about the reason why you chose to come back for your super senior year was because you wanted to get more tape available to these pro scouts, especially at the tight end position, which is still relatively new to you. And with the amount of scouts that have come out this camp, how much do you think that the new position and being able to come back for a year has benefited you with getting more eyes on you here, especially in camp, and the eyes that you'll get on you during the season?
Okay. I'm not sure how many scouts came or whatever to our practices, but I'm pretty sure they watched me like in practice, and they would probably see me improve a lot in the blocking game and blocking on the perimeter and stuff like that. And that's one of the main things I wanted to work on this whole like off season, fall camp and stuff like that. So if they've been watching practice, then they should know that I got way better at that.
I'm good in that regard. Thank you.
And Johnny, I got another question for you. As you guys get ready for tomorrow's mock game, and then steadily start adding more prep for Campbell, what's the goal for you guys heading into next week of preparation? Where do you guys need to be at so that way you guys feel confident when you play the Camels?
I think we just need to go over all the looks that they're going to give us, and we just need to execute it. And I'm pretty sure our coaches have the perfect game plan for them, and we just need to execute all week in practice so we can be prepared.
Did you get a chance to watch any of Campbell's 4 games from last year, maybe over the summer or here, early in camp, just to get an idea of what they might present? Because all 4 games they played last year were against FBS opponents.
Yeah, we watched all of their games, actually. I personally watched all of them play by play, and they're pretty decent defense. So we can't come like lacking or nothing like that. We have to be ready to play.
And last one for me, Johnny. Even though you got the universities going into somewhat of a bubble, starting next week, the football game is still expected to go on as planned. Full capacity stands. How excited are you for to come out there with fans in the stands after playing last year, where it was either 1,000 fans or you go to the Carrier Dome, there's no fans at all, and just get a full atmosphere for a football game for the first time in nearly 2 years?
I'm very, very excited because last year I want to say it was kind of like dull at the games because we didn't have as much people there, but they said full capacity, and I don't know. This is probably the most attendance we're gonna get since I've been here. So I'm ready. I'm very excited.
Couple questions for me, Johnny. The number 0 to you. What does that mean? I know you changed it. I think it was last year, maybe. What does that number mean to you? And is that a coveted? Is that a popular number for some of the guys on the team to get?
To me, it don't really mean that much, but I just wanted to be the first person at Liberty to wear number 0 since they made it eligible. And ever since I was in like Little League playing like Little League ball, it was a number 0. So I was just like, wow, they bringing that back to college. So I definitely wanted to try that.
Tell me this, emotionally, what was a cooler, neater feeling for you? Catching a touchdown in a bowl game, or how the bowl game last year ended and all the jubilation on the blocked field goal? What was neater for you?
That's a very, very hard question. But I'll probably go with the block kick against Coastal because it mean a lot. It was a lot of junk talk before the game and stuff like that. And then for it to end like that, just how it ended like a couple of years ago when we played them, that's just crazy. That was like an amazing feeling. Like energy was just rushing through my body as soon as I heard you announce. You was like, it's blocked. I'm like, oh my goodness.
We always hear from the guys, the next play is most important. The next game is the only one that matters. And if that's your answer here, that's fine. Is there one particular game on this schedule that you keep looking like, man, I really can't wait for that game to happen for us?
Not really. I just need to focus on one game at a time. Make sure I can play as best as I can each game. And then when we get to like Ole Miss, I'm not saying that's the game I'm waiting on, but when we get to those type of games, then it'll show.